Hi, I'm Suffer Jerome, and I want to share with you what's happening with my Patreon. I delivered Chapter 7 last week of my space opera book. This is a story about a man named Kelly who works at the EduStation, and he's deeply in love with one of his co-workers, Anita, who goes missing during one of the raids by the people that are running the galaxy, who are not kind people, who are not good people, and she's been kidnapped and held hostage because she has a lot of powers, and the people that kidnapped her are interested in her powers. So Kelly has to find out where she's gone and how can he get her back, and on even what planet did they take her to. So it's a good time. I'm having a lot of fun writing it. Like I said, I've posted Chapter 7. And so what happens on this Patreon platform is that I'm writing at least one chapter a month. So far it has only been one chapter a month for my patrons. And so for as little as $1, you get access to everything. So I have some notes that I've been taking on cue cards, and apparently Patreon is getting to a point where we're going to be allowed to do multiple images on our posts soon. So soon I'll be able to post a lot more pictures than I have been. You'll notice if you go in and you pay your $1, there's over 100 posts anyways already, because I've been doing this for many months. And whenever you join, you get access to everything that's already happened. So for $1 a month, you get to see new work as I write it. I'm not only doing my space opera in there, I do other things too. Like I recently worked at Fan Expo here in Toronto. I was a tarot reader. I also, as a horror writer, gave several panels and presentations and lectures as a horror writer, and as the chapter head of the Horror Writers Association, I was wearing that hat as well. And one thing that was very cool is there were a lot of very interesting guests this year, Mark Hamill being one of them, and of course, my Luke Skywalker. So excited to stare at him. I didn't have the $50 to get his autograph or the $200 to get his picture, but I did get to see him speak twice, and I videotaped little tiny bits of it because I really wanted to just enjoy it, and I knew professionals were videotaping it. But I have posted a couple of my personal videos on behind the wall on this Patreon platform, so you can see what I saw when I saw Mark Hamill. And as well, I also work on other work too, and right now I'm writing a Ouija novella, and I'm gonna start posting my notes about that because that book is due very soon, and so I'm gonna share my notes and drafts with that. I've shared covers. I had a bunch of books recently republished, so I shared with my patrons the different stages we go through to pick the covers. As well, I am a ghost hunter, and over the years I've collected some amazing evidence from my various ghost hunts, and again, once Patreon updates their platform, I'll be posting even more ghost hunting pictures and evidence. I already, in the platform, if you pay your $1 or $10 or $50 to go in and take a look, I had some very interesting footage from my visit to the Lizzie Borden house this past summer. I've been there 7 or 8 times. I have hundreds of pictures and videos to share with you, which I will. And so get on board. There's a lot going on behind this wall. I also write blogs. I don't do as many public blogs anymore because all my blogs are behind the wall on Patreon. So you hear the inner workings of what's happening in the publishing industry. What happened with Sam Hain? Who's Riverdale Avenue Books? What's going on with my brand new horror channel that's top secret, no one knows about, but people on my Patreon know I'm working on a horror channel with some people. And as well, the Horror Writers Association, we're Ontario chapter, we're doing podcasts. And another thing my patrons get to see and get access to is when I do my weekly tarot scopes. They're not always weekly because sometimes life gets in the way and I don't have time to do these free horoscopes, but I do these tarot scopes, and whenever I post them to you first. You on this Patreon platform, you guys get first crack at seeing my videos. You don't have to go hunt them down on YouTube. You don't have to wait for me to post that I posted them. No, I post them right here behind the wall. All that for $1 or more, whatever you feel like paying, and you can quit at anytime. You don't have to stay. Of course, I'd be sad if you left me, but you know what? Take a peek for $1. What's it hurt? And every dollar adds up for someone like me who's working very hard trying to amuse you and entertain you. Okay, so I appreciate all my patrons. I've had two all along. There's one guy who's been with me since the very, very beginning of this book, and I love him so much for hanging in there. So, anyways, come join us. It's fun back here. Go behind the wall. Come on behind. Okay. Anyways, I hope to see you joining me, please, because it's so much fun to write for you. All right. So there you go. That's what it's all about this month. Bye.